What? What? There we go. Now I can see chat. Wonderful. Okay. Now where is my blinking? There we go. What do you want, kind? So, oh my god, cat, what? What do you mean, how are you? What, cat? What? What? Okay, so here's the plan. So I'm in bed right now. Yes, I now have a new mixer. So now... let me go now. So I can like actually just do stuff like this. Okay, now I can like actually see you guys. Hi. We've reached peak lazy point exactly. I wouldn't necessarily say this is lazier. It's a little bit harder work, actually. It's very awkward. But now you guys get like authentic bed noises. Do I sound any different, by the way? Because like it's a different mixer, so I don't know how much that'll do. It's weird reading off of a phone rather than, you know, not a phone. You sound very eerie. That's just normally how I sound. Hello, Leo. Welcome. It's good to see you. I'm used to reading off of my, you know, computer screen, whatever chat is. I mean, I could still see you guys over on my computer, but you guys are so tiny. Because you're so far away. What up, boy? Don't make loud noises like that, that's mean. What up? I don't know if I like this yet. I'm still deciding whether or not it's easier to just be on my desk. Oh, you guys get to hear the sneeze stuff. You're so much closer to the sneeze stuff. What are you doing, Gibby? Okay. Oh god, hopefully she doesn't end stream. She's on the desk. If she presses the spacebar, she ends stream. Okay. Now I just... Okay. Oh my god. What do you want? Come here, Kippy. Come on. Come here. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on, Kippy. There you go. Oh my god, why can't you just stand still? Come on. Come on. Wait a second. I don't need these. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Now the Givaway's laying next to me. Yes, it's a pardon. I think I've finally, found a comfortable spot. It's so awkward having a phone. I am laying on my back. Yeah, okay. It sounds awkward. This is probably the healthiest position for my spine right now. Yeah, Kippy sounds so good because she's right next to me. What are you doing, Kippy? The side would get really tiresome because I'd have to hold myself up the entire time. Yeah, no worries, don't worry, I didn't take offense to it or anything. She's like extra noisy today. Why are you making that noise? Stop that. Stop that. What, cat? Why did it make that noise? It was okay. Whatever. What are you doing, cat? What are you doing, cat? Wait. Why are you so like? Come on. She's so like movie right now. She just is not standing still. Yeah, she probably isn't trying to figure this day. That's true. Invest in noise canceling headphones. I have those. That is something I have. Why can you like hear an echo or something? I don't know if I'll do. Maybe I'll make it like a special thing to do bed streams. I might still stick to, my desk for like future ASMR streams. I'm unsure though. Well, I think I'm pretty sure. And every 100 likes or nods.
sounds very American of you. No, I'm glad you like PR. Yeah, those are the 5 things that could possibly be turned into a plushie. The fluffles, or, you know, me. Plushie me. I could also like do bed noises. Are there any like bed noises you guys want? Like I could put you guys under a pillow, or I could like pat pillows. I could just move around. Is there anything you guys want to do? I wouldn't suffocate you guys. I'd just give you guys an apple faster. I'm not even trying to be a yawn through it. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, I can't yet. You guys are gonna have to wait, because, like, my Kippy is comfortable right now, and I don't want to wake up Kippy. Let me see if I could, like, show you guys Kippy. Well, not show, obviously, but she might be purring. She's kind of purring. She's not purring enough, not loud enough, essentially. But she's comfy. You just got the voice for it. Okay, Mr. Whoever commented on my music video, saying your voice is just too young today. I can't help that it's gravelly. You think I meant for that? Apparently my voice is just the perfect yandere voice. God, that sounds horrible. Imagine like snoring and it wakes you up. Wait, hi, Ty. Hi, Leah. Hi, Max. Hello. Imagine snoring. I mean, I can have a deep voice if I want to. I mean, like, I feel like most of my yandere videos are like a deep voice. Okay, time to turn over. Oh, the cat's gonna get so mad at me. No, I didn't move you at all. You're still just here.
Forgot about you.
What are you doing, Kimmy? Okay. Let's see if I can suffocate you. I mean, put you guys under a pillow. Let's see. Put you like this. What pillow do we want? Well, you guys are under your pillow now. How was your suffocation? Is the pillow noises everything you could have imagined? It makes such interesting noises. Where's the V-turbo model? Well, considering I'm in my bed right now, I'd have to have an insane track. Yeah, that's true. You can't die because fluffles are immortal. What's a fluffle? How do you not know what a fluffle is? That's what you are. Yeah, you see on the little animation, you're the sleepy little guy. That's a fluffle. Yeah, the little guys on the screen. Well, that was the pillow noises. Okay, let's get you guys back under our blanket. Is my cat on the blanket? She totally is. How dare you? How you guys doing? You know, in my head, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so, like, easy. Especially with a cat here. Like, it's become increasingly more difficult. Like, I can't just, like, roll over because the cat's in the way. Gimme. Technically, all of them have flowers on their head. The like petals for eyebrows, which like are kind of a flaw. Yeah, when they're in the bed reserved for the gimpy, it's like I could try rolling over, but I don't want to disturb her. I would feel bad. Okay. The cat is still laughing and asleep. They can whisper deep into your ear. I wish I had something to like. Where's my pillow? Okay. Much better. Hello. You guys are now surrounded by pillows. You guys are actually in a pillow fort right now. Oh my god, you guys are the fluffle fort. You guys are basically pillows. Oh wait, actually, hold on. You see the animation? That's actually my position right now. I didn't even realize it. Like, I have my legs up and everything. This is a lore accurate position of that's aside from the arms, my arms are kind of like laid out on the pillows. Visual, yeah, so that's like actually how I'm laid out right now. Yeah, which fluffle are you? Okay, what's everyone's position? Are you like the sleepy fluffle right now? Are you the pouty one? Are you sleeping on your back, on your tummy, on your tummy? Asequin? Yeah, Asequin's here. Is my hair flicking? Kinda. I don't flick. Yeah, I'd actually sleep on my side too. Next to my left ear. So you're the one that's awake or asleep? Awake. So you're the hyper fluffle. think my sandals look uncomfortable? I agree. I think their sandals are very uncomfortable. But they're for style. No, sweet dreams, Cavity. I don't know if there's any other noises I can make on the bed that, like, would make for good ASMR sounds. Are you trying to tell me that I'm not fashionable? I mean, look at my outfit. Come on. Wait a second, I forgot. I could knock on this. Are heartbeats possible? I could pull you close to me. Your outfit is 70% sweater. Uh-huh. Exactly. That's how you know it's a good outfit. Oh wait, I can reach under my pillow. It's making the noise again. Okay, hold on. Let's get you unsurrounded by pillows. It's so awkward. Okay. Let's see if we can get you listening to my heartbeat. After I put the kiwi a little bit first. Stop doing buzzing. I don't want to hear you buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Also, why are you like so... Okay. It's like, you hear that buzzing? Is this? No. Why are you buzzing? I don't know why it's buzzing. I can hear that. Okay, hold on. I have no way of like making it so you guys can't. I was gonna unplug it, but oh, it's done. Okay, it finished buzzing. I don't know why it was buzzing, but you know what? That's okay. Actually, I think that might be the easiest way to give you guys head, or not head pets, but you know, heartbeats. Okay. I just wish the stupid buzzing would stop. Oh, it stopped again. And then it started again. Why are you buzzing? You're gonna make me go insane. Stop it. Stop it. Stop buzzing. Why are you buzzing? Why though? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are you buzzing? Am I insane? Am I the only one that can hear it? Can you guys hear it? Can you hear it? Can you hear the buzzing? Yes. Okay. Hold on. You guys are. This is gonna hurt your ears for a little bit. I'm sorry.
think it would hurt your ears that much. I'm sorry. I got up too. It didn't work, by the way. I didn't even. It's still buzzing. What is making you buzz? I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go a little wonky. What for what? For why? What is happening? It stopped. Why did it stop? Is it because of you? Like, when I have it lifted up high, it doesn't do it. I don't know why it's doing it. Okay, what if I put you over here? I think it's the box. Is it the box? I mean, it stopped buzzing, but I don't know why. Hold on. Let's put you over here. Oh, okay, I'm alive. We've moved to the desk. We're back at the desk. Okay, now can you go? You're making so much. Oh, hold on. My own ears being attacked whenever I do that. Hi, welcome. Hi. So I'm not on my bed anymore. It's not a stream without technical difficulty. I don't know why it was buzzing, but now I have it on my table. So, you know, maybe I'm just sentenced to forever recording on my table, on the desk. I mean, do I sound better here than I do on my bed? Locked in a rubber room with rats. I actually have a thing here. I sound better over here. Well, oh well. I don't think there's a wire being close. You sound about the same. Interesting. I was crazy once. Don't worry, it wasn't you that made me get up. It was just in the it was the wire. It wouldn't stop buzzing. It didn't stop. And I feel so bad for people that are like, that watch this in video form and then they just get jump scared. Because there's no way that wasn't like insanely loud. That buzzing noise, that's way louder than I thought it was. Like, way louder. But then again, it might have been louder for me than it was for you. I don't know. Can you not make something crazy? Lower the volume in time. Good. No, I'm proud of you. Well, on the bright side, I have all my gadgets here, so I can like actually do stuff to your ears. You do punches now. Lucky I didn't have headphones just ready for bed. Yeah, now headphones are good. Now you want headphones. Before there was a little bit of pain, but there's not pain anymore. Don't worry. I guess I'll move you over here. You're safe now. Oh, you're not safe from the chair. The chair's loud. That can't really be stopped. Move you over here. Stop. Hold on. Come on. Stop. I need you guys to be on the desk so that you are more likely to stay on the desk. Comfy. Oh god, you weren't here. It stopped being comfy. Wait. Okay. We're good. Now you'll definitely... Okay, it'll stay here now. Nice. Okay. Okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Shh. It's okay. We're back in the chair. Nothing can hurt you now. Bed sharing never existed. There was never any pillows. But hi, Sly. It's so weird not hearing like music. Yeah, I currently have 3 pillows on my bed. Pillows are very nice. I concur. I too enjoy that. You just used to. Why would you downgrade like that? So where are my other balls? I only see 1 ball. There should be more balls. Never need to prop my head up more than 1 tall. Unlucky. Yeah, but then you could sleep with like 1 between your legs. You can sleep with 1 in your arms, 1 against your head, 1 with the other one. Like, I like always having my hands under a pillow. So having more than 1 pillow makes it easier to have my hand under a pillow. Do we have more balls over here? No, I don't think so. I wonder where all my balls went. Hold on. Balls over here. One's over there. I found a ball. I found all my balls. Okay, hold on. There we go. 1 ball. And then 2 balls. Okay. I wish my chair wasn't so loud. I need a new chair. But chairs are expensive. Okay. Now I have balls now. Perfect. Hi, new bunny. The big pig plush in your arms. It sounds so cute. Oh god, what a moat was that?
Or is it a cat? I thought you were a puppy sheep, Jai. Favorite season? Winter. Because it's a nice, like, freezing 70 degrees, which is very nice. I get to be frozen in my cold 70-degree winter. I feel like I'm basically frozen. It's very nice. I feel like everyone's excited for winter at this point, especially with how hot the summer has been. It's been hot all over the world. So you don't like sleeping in 23 degrees? We don't get that here. We don't get 23 degrees. We get 70. That's our coldest. Sometimes we even get 60. Yeah, good memories of winter. I agree. Because it's like when my birthday time is. That always makes me happy. December is the best month. It's got Christmas. It's got not Christmas. It's got my birthday. It's very good. Hey Brian, I lied. Welcome. Did you know I've actually never seen snow before? Crazy, right? That's mean. Cannot give snow. Yeah, you can. Just give snow. No, thank you. By the way, for once, by the way, we're not gonna be doing a members only stream because I need to record. On the bright side, it means that tomorrow you're getting your fancy thigh swishing ASMR. I need to record that today before it becomes daytime, because then the AC goes off every 2 minutes instead of every 5 minutes, and I don't want to record with the AC on, so it's gonna take a while. I'm okay with this. I'm good. Glad. And I actually started the stream kinda on time, so it's almost been an hour already. Your AC is relaxing.
I could include it in the video, but I feel like that takes away from, you know, the, it is a vibe. It's a vibe. But when it's like YouTube videos, I feel like I really don't have an excuse to keep it in. Because it's like, it takes away from it, and it also like makes things less intense because you have like a buzzing in your ear. But if it gets so like insufferable that I can't, like I don't want to wait 20 minutes every 5 minutes of recording, then I probably will. So it kind of depends. Hey, Oscar. Welcome, welcome. I think seals are basically sea puppies. They're quite cute. It's so weird not like listening to music because I have my headphones plugged into this other mixer, so I can't listen to music even if I wanted to. I guess I could if I was listening on my phone. So how is everyone doing? You guys doing okay? See how long the AC is going on for? It's so long. Some documentaries can be happy. Oh, I'm glad you're comfy. Oh my god, the AC's finally on. See how long the AC goes on for? It's so long. I do have Sniffa. It's like you're living in Florida or something. Yeah, but it's nighttime. It's nighttime now. And I do have Sniffa in the title, so we're gonna be doing a little bit of Sniffa. So I hope you like Sniffa. Where do you live? The sun, basically. It is literally called the Sunshine State. So... at least I think so. Are you guys ready for Sniffa? Are you prepared? Are you mentally prepared for the Sniffa? Ow. No more wrinkles. Hey, Springer. Welcome. Exactly. Okay. It's beautiful and equal happy, right? Exactly. Very Sniffas. Hey, you already got bear legs from however long ago that was. Wednesday. It was like chili fries. That sounds yummy. I'm kind of hungry. And tired. I need like music in my ears. I might get my phone. I need something to keep me like waking me up instead of the ASMR that's putting me slowly to sleep. No, not dubstep. No, I don't want it here for. No, no. Slipknot, please. I'll just listen to the entire JoJo opening playlist. I'm a little curious if I'll be able to hear. I don't think I would, but there's a chance. What if I do? What if I can't hear? I cannot. I tried. At least they're roundabout. Roundabout is a good one. I would have to get my phone though. That's so far away. Is that my fan? That was my fan. Hey, crab. Come on, come.
I got 45 minutes of bed ASMR isn't bad. Right as I was about to do heartbeats too. I mean, I guess I can still do heartbeats. Yeah, no stance of strength. No, I wouldn't say that. I'm more tired here than I am in my bed. Okay. Chair. Okay. Time for you to get inside my shirt. Where's my... You see what I mean? It's such a big AC. It's so loud. At least it's so immersive that you think it's real. Oh my god. You know the boy tummy around. Now you hear tummy noises sometimes. I am getting kinda hungry, so... It's okay, Karina. Oh my god. Bass boosted tummy noise. What the fuck was that? I don't know. It's like my stomach was repressing all noises. And then it was like, you know what? Okay. I'm hungry now. It's because I have it like so heavily pressed up against like my chest. Actually did kind of sound like the evolved noise, huh? Nice stuff. be slow after laughing that much. My foot's literally shaking from it. Enjoy boy gummies. It's been over an hour. How are we not even at 50 likes yet? Probably because I've been not really saying, oh, by the way, guys, if we reach 100 likes, we get ear noms. Because a lot of people need to be reminded to like the video, which is why you see so many YouTubers be like, by the way, don't forget to like the video. Because, like, otherwise people just won't a lot of the times. Yeah, see? No, it's okay. Yeah, you can like streams, by the way. You see, look how much the likes jumped up. And all it takes is reminding someone. No, you're sweet. Yeah, you can actually like it while streaming. You just can't comment on it until it's a VOD. Hi, Lemon. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Are you guys pleased with the heartbeats? Is that everything you wanted and more? You even got to hear my tummy mega evolve. It sounds like a win-win in my book. Can you kindly tell your AC to be more quiet? I wish I could. I mean, right now it's not on, but it's very loud. It wouldn't be as loud if my room was not directly adjacent to the generator box for the AC. It is right against my wall. Air conditioning. Or air conditioner. I thought they added the hearts, but like they need to do so much more for like YouTube streaming, but they were like, you know what, let's add hearts to the lives, because that's what TikTok does, instead of like actually focusing more on like what Twitch does. They went with ADHD brain goes burr rather than like something that would actually make it people want to stay longer. Give them hearts, yes. There's so many things that they could be doing. Let there be hearts. Me, shush. Tight, tight, tight. Tight, tight, tight. I mean, you can always, like, be in VR and have, you know, just like the ASMR open in the background. Change your profile picture to Chompers. That's Pog. Let's see some of that Chompers rap. No, I'm glad you like the background. Also, highlight. Yeah, Chompers is adorable, right? I could actually show off a little bit more of Chompers. There's not too much like Chomper's art though, that's the thing. That's the only problem. But here's there we got Chompers. There's another Chompers. Look at them. Got little sharp teepsies. Look at those eyes, very pretty. Monk. Monk. He's pretty pog, if you ask me. This was the first ever, like, concept of him. He's been, like, this is when we were going over, like, what did we want the eyes to be like? So we didn't know if it was a butterfly, or so, and I wanted Spider Lily. So then we went with Spider Lily. Yeah. Very cool. And then, yeah, this was the, there we go, now you can see, look at that, wowie. The AC curtain's back on. A little ahead. And that's what the side, there's the side views. Look at him. I like how it like puffs out. It almost looks like he has a little tum, but he doesn't. He is like super mega toned. Like if he ever had his shirt off, he'd probably be ripped. And then when he goes into fire mode, the thing, his stuff burns up. Like Pog. And then we got a little bit of a shadow here. That was a sketch. This is one of the first sketches. And there's Chompers. There's Chompers. Now you get to see the folder. Hold on. We have Yuki. This is Yuki when he's younger. And then there's little chibi Yuki here. There was one of the first designs that was like the first ever sketch of him. Here was different ideas. So he could have had white plus purple plus black hair. You get plus purple plus black. There is also the white and then the purple, and then there's white. This is the one that was went with, I believe. And then actually it looks like people are doing a mixture. Yeah,
this is, no, wait, not this one. This one's the most recent. Yeah, it's supposed to be white and purple, but it looks like other people are doing, you know what, they could do whatever they want. White and then purple, I see. Okay. This one's very pretty art, by the way. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. Thank you. Looks like a Star Rail character. Hell yeah. He'd be a great Star Rail character. Look at him. Yeah, this is what was changed. Monk made his clothes a little more. Yeah, so that's the Yuki art. He's a handsome lad, hot British accent. There's also art of the two of them. So there's Shiri and Chompers. Then there's the actual one, is both of the goobers are together. And then that's them again. That's them again. That's... Oh. There's Chompers looking spooky. There's the original where there's both of them. This was a sketch of Shiri and Chompers when they were younger. So look at him being baby. And then this was another sketch of them being baby. They forgot the carrots on the cheek, but that's okay. And then this was the actual finished product of them being babies. And then that's that for that. And then this is... Yeah, I think that's it. That's the order of the other characters. And we'll be back over here. Let's move in, guys, over here. What? Why are you making too much noise? Stop that. Okay, we talking this here now. Who would win in a 1v1? Do you mean like all three of them? Like a 1v1v1? Or do you mean like if it was like Shiri versus Chompers? I don't know, Springer. Chompers versus Shiri, it depends on like where they are. But Shiri would never like, well, if it's just like a duel and like, you know, it's not a fight to the death, he'd run away. Shiri would lose for the love of shopping, yes. But if it's a duel, then, well, I mean, the thing is, like, if Shiri is in his, like, his home, he won't lose. But he also wouldn't want to beat Chompers. But he wouldn't, you know, like, Chompers wouldn't really be able to hit him. Hold on, sit up. So, I guess it would kind of be a stalemate, but if Chompers was, like, in his forest, or, like, literally anywhere else, then Chompers would probably win. A sick fight to watch, man. Like, Shiri isn't. Yeah, Shiri would force a draw. But Shiri would, if it was like. If there had to be a victor, Shiri would win that one. But if Shiri. Because Shiri's like whole main shtick is supposed to be like. He doesn't lose in his territory. I think the only one he would lose to is like Yuki. And that's just because Yuki is kind of like a counter. For lack of better words. Like, you can take 5 guys at once. Yeah, take 5 guys. You'd have a burger and fries too. Because, like, the whole, like, half of, like, Shiri's point is, like, being able to, like, read people and, like, being 10 steps ahead. But, like, no one, like, knows what Yuki's gonna do. Like, he doesn't really have, like, a rhythm to what he does. In, like, logical sense-wise. Potion of strength 3. Yeah, so, like... Nice to meet you. Hello. Bless you, thank you. I covered your ears, so hopefully it wasn't too loud. So, like, Shiri would fight in, like, basically using potions and stuff. So... Dear Yuki, help me subdue Shiri. How could you? How could you? You are Fluffle. You are supposed to love Shiri. How could you not? It was loud. Oh, I tried covering your ears so it wouldn't be as loud. You sign with Yuki. What? It's funny too because like when I do my posting, my community posting for today/tomorrow, what's it called? I was gonna put Yuki Appreciation Day because we had a Chompers Appreciation Day, so I want a Yuki Appreciation Day. Isn't Yuki a government agent? I mean, kinda. They don't really... I mean, like, yes and no? Like, I wouldn't say an agent. It's more like he is the government. You haven't done a video of Potion Maker Simulator. Is that like a new game? I don't know if I know that game. Like, government doesn't make someone OP, you know? The only government I agree. Well, he's a part of the, you know, like, the council of the magical continent. Let's see a bit. So, the listener would be from the modern continent, so they would not be able to get magic unless they're like, very, very, very special. But either way, unless you're in the magical continent, which none of the, what's it called? None of the ASMRs are in the magical continent, then you wouldn't be able to cast magic even if you wanted to. Unless it was like, unless you were using potential, but it would be kind of weird. Okay, welcome. Because like, there is a potential system, which is like the modern continent's version of mana, but it's like people don't really know about it, so it's not like common knowledge, I guess. Hey, but if anyone has lore questions you want me to answer, I'd always be happy to. Take place on the... No, it's alternate universe. Yes, it's a different world. Like an entirely different world. Very creative, thank you. But yes, it is its own universe. What happened to Chomper's ears? I believe I wrote about it in the comment. He doesn't like anything that relates him to, you know, his brother. So he wraps his bunny ears in the form of a scarf to hide the fact that he is a bunny, because he doesn't like it. Which, you know, permanently damaged his ears, so he doesn't hear that good. But like, obviously he can still hear. He'd probably hear the same as like a human can. Versus like bunnies have like really good hearing. He doesn't have that like hypersensitive hearing. He probably has like the same hearing as that like a human. Is the lore referring to an underlying story of the channel, or is this another subject? Yes, there's a lot of Shiri lore. Biddy him and love him. Here, the trauma made him strong. Yes, here, I will share my screen again. If I do this, go over here. If we go over to my channel, and we go over to the community tab, I actually just did a community tab talking about the fact that there's lore. So, you know, there's 3 main characters so far. There's Chompers, Yuki, and Shiri, obviously. And I went and I wrote a bunch of facts about everything, kinda. So let me just go through everything really quickly. It's not everything, obviously. Lore about the world. The world's name is Lotus. It has 10 continents in total, though only 2 are currently known. One is the magical continent of Eurasia, and the other is the modern continent of Usaga. There are 7 regions in the magical continent, and 7 countries in the modern continent. Each region and country have their own governmental system. The magical continent uses mana, while the modern continent uses potential. Lore about Shiri. Shiri is an alchemist who runs a flower shop. The flower shop is named Bunny Blossoms. You can find this on VR chat, by the way. An entire lore-accurate world, which was uploaded by me. The world was not created by me, but it was commissioned by me. So, if you guys are a fan of VR chat, and you guys enjoy being in VR chat, if you look up the world Bunny Blossoms, you can find it in VR chat, and it's like a lore-accurate world. It's very comfy. It is a public world. You can join it whenever you want. And it's really cool. There's a lot of creative things. Like there's a lot of secrets in it, and a lot of cool like little tricks and stuff in it. And you can even get your own Fluffle model. You guys see how there's like you guys hold on, let me unshare my screen. You guys see the Fluffle, the sleepy one on my you know, the one that's in the corner, the far corner that's sleeping. Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kimmy? Do you want to sleep here? What are you doing? She's the one. It's like if I'm in my bed, she'll come to my bed. She wants to be around me. Yeah, there's actually a model, and it's customizable. You can make it any color you want. All you have to do is go into my world and go into the alchemy lab, and there's a potion that you can click on, and it gives you guys the Fluffle model. It's a fully rigged model. It has a bunch of different emotes it can do, and you can customize its color, its saturation, its hue, everything about it. Okay. He tests his alchemy on those that are locked up in his chambers. He has a sadistic nature, but looks very wholesome and sweet. His goal is the pursuit of knowledge, wanting to learn every possible alchemy creation there is to create. While Shiri can often be very sweet, he can also be very terrifying. He cannot be beaten in his home territory. His weakness is his ears. He is very smart. He cannot use magic. Obviously that's not everything about Shiri, but I was just going, I'm giving like a TLDR of some of the facts about different lore characters. Lore about Yuki. Not much is known about Yuki. He is very mysterious. The only thing known is Yuki is the one person Shiri can't get a read on, which puts Yuki on the very dangerous meter according to Shiri. Despite coming from the magical continent, it seems like he has no magic. Yuki is the only one currently, aside from Yairi and Shiri, who can cross the dark forest, though no one knows how. Yuki is a tinkerer, very smart, and very strong. Yuki is the wrestler, flirts all the time, but never pursues romance. Lore about Chompers, or Yairi. Chompers is Shiri's twin brother, though his entire purpose is to avenge his parents and kill Shiri. He was practically raised by animals, so he has very little knowledge about normal human interactions. He is very sweet and caring. He has the highest chance of potential when it comes to character growth. The only thing holding him back is his trauma and his hate boner for Shiri. Chompers hides every part of himself that reminds him of his brother, even going to the point of covering up his carrot birthmark and wrapping his ears around his neck like a scarf, permanently damaging his hearing. He's a very good boy, and Shiri loves Chompers dearly, even if Chompers hates Shiri. Lore about the location of the shop. To the left of the flower shop is a beautiful lake. Since it's so close to the border of the magical continent, the lake is a bit unstable and feels unnaturally heavy to swim in. To the right is the flower maze. The only person who knows how to traverse this labyrinth is Shiri, as it is constantly shifting into patterns. Behind the flower shop is the meadow that Shiri cares for, and is the major source of the flowers sold. Behind the meadow is the dark forest. What did I say here? Shiri, what the frick did you do? You'll never know. But yes, Chompers blames Shiri for the death of their parents. While Shiri was technically the cause, he was not the reason. Goals, honestly. Yeah. So, like, basically, Shiri started, like, a fire to get, his brother to come back home because he missed his brother. Because his brother was, like, spending weeks at a time, like, playing away from home with all the animals in the forest. So he started, like, a fire. And, like, his parents were worried about, like, the fire, so they went in to try to, like, save Shiri, even though Shiri was fine. And so they got, like, a little bit of alchemy fired, which wasn't healthy for them. So while Shiri wasn't trying to, hurt the parental buns, it kind of just happened. And so, like, Chompers comes home to see, like, that scene and then just automatically jump to conclusions. Yes, arson is bad. Don't do arson. Yeah, sure, you got a little too silly. But, hey, Chompers came back home. Yeah. The potion craft game. I actually have played the potion craft game. It's just a little repetitive and a bit boring, which is the only problem. I played it a little off stream, and it just, I don't know, I couldn't play it for too long. It got boring. there wasn't like anything you could do with the potions. It was just selling, and I don't know. They need to add like a little bit more to it. And then it always felt like I didn't have enough materials either. So I feel like they just need to add like a few more systems or gameplay elements to the game. But yeah, if you guys have any questions regarding lore, feel free to ask. You know, actually, I think, because I am kind of planning on doing a lore video on the second channel. So I'm probably going to make a community post asking, do you have any questions about the lore? And I'll probably do a Discord thing with it too. What does Chompers think of the listener? Chompers has yet to meet the listener, but I would think of like, think of Chompers like the Kutere type, which is like they're really silent, but you know, like they're the silent type, but they can easily like, you know, think of it like, you know, the Angel Bee character who has the white hair. It's very quiet, but can be very sweet and stuff. Yeah. So like you could kind of think of like, so how I see it is if like the listener ever went to Chompers, you know, I feel like they would just like, you know, like want to pet Chompers, and then Chompers would be a little confused at first, but he wouldn't complain because it feels nice, and then it would be like a really, really cute. I think it would be really cute. Kind of like a confused puppy, you know? Why is Shiri so darn cute? Because he's a Venus flytrap. That's why. Yeah. Chompers deserves cuddles and pats and friends. Yes, exactly. You need to be taught how to love. Found out the result like 2 days ago. This is all very new to me. I've been working on lore. Like there's even a lore. I mean, I guess I understand that people don't really go into the playlists and stuff. But like I've been making lore ever since this channel's creation. Some of my first ever videos on this channel were lore. Let me, here, I share my screen again. If we go to oldest, this one right here, my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My 6th video was about my alchemy. You know, like it was alchemy. It was there since the beginning. But yes, I've always been into lore since like back when I was a wee little bun. I really wanted to be a game designer, which, you know, meant like writing lore for video games and stuff. So I did that. So, my lore has been being made for the past, like, practically 2 years. What are you doing, Kimmy? You want me to move this a little bit, like, down here, so you have more room? Wait. There we go. Hold on, more stuff here, too. There you go, cat. You happy? There you go. She's playing with the little bell. More of a writer. I wish there was more. Yeah, well, writer. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I do. If anything, at this point, I'm more known for my writing than I am for, like, voice acting, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, I started off as a video editor. Well, okay. I started off as a video editor, then a manager, and then more so video editing again, and then I started doing, like, the voice acting and ASMR and stuff. But what I've been, like, noticed for has been writing. I've been offered, like, to write scripts for people, and I've been offered to do the writing for a video game. Not voice acting for a video game, but writing for a video game, which is like, okay, I guess. You come here. You come here. This team may be wearing white thigh highs, and that isn't their skin. Yeah, sometimes the artist makes me wear thigh highs, sometimes it's basically up to the artist's discretion. Because my original art, I was so white that it looked like I had socks on, but it was just my skin. But it's probably thigh highs in this art. Sometimes it's like a guessing game of, is it thigh highs or is it my skin? But I mean, if you compare the color of those legs to my face, it looks like they're thigh highs. Yeah, but I am very pale. I'm just saying it's worth it. Yeah, gosh. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask regarding like lore or anything like that, I'd always be happy to answer. Like, I feel like half of the lore questions are like answered in live streams. Want it to be canon that Shiri has thigh highs that are the exact same color as his skin. That would be funny. That actually is a great idea. Maybe I'll do that. Shiri is wearing thigh highs, isn't he? I think in this artwork he is. But, it would be very out of character to do that. Because, like, I hate socks. So that means Shiri hates socks, because we are, like, almost one and the same. I asked 2 questions, but I'll ask another. How did you come up with the designs of your characters? So each of my designs, so there's 3 main ones, obviously, you know, Shiri, Yuki, and Yari. For Shiri was very strongly based off of there's a plane above me. Shiri was heavily based off of this little lad right here. I'm going to sneeze again. I will cover your ears as best as I can. I'm no longer going to sneeze at one way. Wait, unless? No, I didn't. Goodbye, cat. Okay, so this little dude right here, Tet from No Game No Life, was, kind of the basic concept of Shiri before I refined it. I was a manager at the time, so I wanted to have a more mature look while still being comfy, because my thing was supposed to be comfy but serious. So I had a collared shirt mixed with a sweater combo, because I really liked long sleeves and stuff like that. And when it came to, I guess, like the face, kind of, I really liked how Tet had unusual pupils. So I had stuff relating to myself in the eyes, which were a heart and a flower, and a carrot on my cheek, just like how he has a heart on his cheek. His hair color was also kind of similar, and because I wanted to be a bunny, I had bunny ears. So that's how I came up with the original design of Shiri. From there, lore evolved and revolved, and became what it is today. And then for the design of Yairi, I can actually pull it up. Not everything is like the same as the original concept of it. Some of it evolved. It actually spawned, so this is one of the first designs where it didn't come from like the original inspiration didn't come from another character. Like Chompers / Shirey is probably the most original and unique of my designs, where it was purely written down of what I wanted, rather than like, you know, giving a character for reference and then adding stuff that I want, you know. So it spawned from the idea of an evil twin of Shirey, because someone commented in before, there's an evil twin of Shirey, and I was like, you know what, we'll roll with that. And then it spawned into it not actually being an evil twin. Instead it was kind of flip-flopped. The original concept always had the scarf being his ears. It always had his teeth being razor sharp. It always had a blood lily as the pupil. So here, let me read the appearance that I wrote. White hair with a few burnt petals scattered across his messy hair. The tips of his hair is burnt and tinted black in contrast to the mint in Shirey's hair. The left eye is blood red with a blood lily as the pupil. The other eye is practically pure white with a tiny bit of light blue and a hint of purple inside the eye. That would be inside the eye would be ashes, as if the pupil was burnt. It's going to look like he's wearing a scarf, but it's actually his ears wrapped around his neck. His teeth would be razor sharp, every single one of them, like a shark. He would have a bandage or a band-aid on his left cheek to hide the birthmark that is a carrot on his cheek. His outfit would be a short and long-sleeve hoodie that he can hide into to add a scary shadow across his face. His eyes practically glow in the darkness. The left arm of the sweater would be very short, as if it was a short-sleeved shirt, and the other side would be extremely large and baggy, a bit of shoulder showing, as he would always be tilting to the right, seemingly because of how much more fabric was on the other side. He would have like messy hair and stuff. His bottoms would be ripped a bit. No shoes. He's the only character that does not wear any shoes or like, you know, like footwear. From the side where you could see his hands, the nails would be very pointed, almost as sharp as his teeth. He would be much more boyish than Shirey. It can often be seen covering his mouth with his scarf or hiding inside the hood of his hoodie. But yeah. So the thing that like changed over time wasn't really his appearance, it was more so the personality. His personality went from, you know, being like evil, sadistic, dismissive, uncaring, to the exact opposite of that, since that's already, like, I mean, Shirey's always been caring and stuff like that, but like Shirey's the sadistic one. Shirey's the one that would be considered more evil, though not necessarily, like, Shirey's not trying to be evil, and some people would argue that he's not doing anything bad. It would just be like morally questionable. So Chompers is the opposite of that. He is caring, but doesn't understand stuff. So, you know, it has its stuff. Shirey's a wholesome one. I think Shirey's wholesome. I think he's very wholesome, but he also has his like scary moments, you know? So basically it is it's kind of contrasting, where it's like cute but scary, and then scary but like innocent. So like Chompers is supposed to be innocent, but he's really scary looking, so it like kind of contrasts it. And then Shirey is supposed to be like cute and like wholesome and innocent looking, but he has like, you know, like there's yandere and like sadistic stuff, so it's like actually kind of scary, you know? Yeah, he is removing criminals from the streets. So he doing good. He do good. He does good. Sure, good boy. Imagine Shirey as an Inkling from Splatoon. Are they terrifying or Inkling scary?
look like, but he's like a cinnamon roll. I mean, granted, like Chompers can definitely like he would be able to if he wanted to, but he wouldn't because he doesn't want to make people sad. He's already dealt with being sad. The only thing the only thing he wants is like revenge, or to avenge his parents and stuff like that. He doesn't actually want to hurt people. He doesn't want to make people sad. But like Chompers is very, very, very physically strong, and also like magically strong too, which is very pog. Shiri is supposed to be very, very fast and very, very smart. Like those are his traits. So like Chompers has like full body strength, and like very strong magic strength. It's not the best. Oh, we have a fan art tab over on Twitter, so you totally should. But can he survive a head pat? I would say patting Shiri is more dangerous than patting Chompers. Think of it like, you know how like if you want to pet like a cat, or if you want to pet like a dog, you kind of just like hold out your hand first, let them sniff your hand, and then you can then pat them from there. Think of that as like Chompers. Like you could, that's definitely how like Chompers would act, where it's like you kind of like you show them that you're not going to hurt them, and then you can pet them. But Shiri is like, if anything, he would be the okay. So you know how like when your cat's meowing and your cat wants you to like pet them, and then they'll like they'll like lay on their back and their tummy is fully out, and then you start petting their tummy and they just like scratch you and attack you and bite you. That would be like Shiri, where Shiri is like almost as if like he's coaxing you to pet him, but then you know he just attacks. So if you're a fan of head pats, Chompers would be the safer option, but Shiri would probably be the more satisfying option, just more dangerous. Yeah, so despite Chompers being called Chompers, Chompers doesn't really bite. He wouldn't really bite. So you would definitely be able to pet Chompers. Chompers needs a therapist. Oh my god, don't be the type that's like, I can fix him. I don't think Chompers needs a therapist. I think if anything, he needs a friend. He just needs to be introduced to like friends. That's what I think. Because I think going from like only being like trained or like living with animals to going to a therapist is like too much of a shift. Like you need to be like kind of like slowed in a more like natural environment. Chompers would be my baby. Exactly. That's how Shiri feels. That's exactly how Shiri feels, by the way. Like, even though Chompers is trying to like literally kill Shiri, Shiri is just like my precious baby. If anyone touches my child, I will destroy the entire universe. He'll be fine. He has lore. What's it called? He has plot armor. He'll be fine. He's destined to have a good ending. Yeah. I mean, have you not seen me like go full like I've been advocating very hard for Chomper like love and support. Shiri loves Chompers dearly. fun, but I adore Chompers for how I get about it. Yes, I will make sure Chompers has a good ending. I mean, like, I can't promise anything because, you know, the story does what the story does. If I'm not gonna, like, make it unnatural, you know? It's gonna progress the way that the story should progress. But I will do everything in my power to make it so he has a good ending, you know? But, like, how I think, like, a good ending would be is, like Chompers kind of coming to terms with stuff and not hating Shiri, and then, you know, because he still has family, so, you know, he doesn't have to be alone anymore, and, like, Shiri has never stopped loving him. Like, even since they were children, Shiri adored him, so it's like he has someone who will adore him. Protective older brother who loves Chompers no matter what. It's funny too because it was like when they were younger, it was like the other way around, where Shiri was like the shy little brother, and like you could see in the art like how much taller Chompers was. Yeah, Chom was rough. Yeah, but if he can work through it, I mean, that's the whole point of, like, character development, is if he can work through it, like, he can be happy. And then all the interactions, like, for the slice of life interactions, it's probably going to be a bunch of, like Tom and Jerry things, where it's, like, Chompers is constantly just, like, casually trying to murder Shiri, and Shiri is just, like, paying either no mind to it, or, like, just adoring Chompers as he's like trying to murder him. And then once that, like, you know, they get past that, then the slice of life comedy around Chompers would be the fact that he's like, he doesn't really know much human interaction type stuff, so a lot of funny things can come from that. Like, he'll take things like very literally. He wouldn't understand sarcasm, he wouldn't, you know, and so it kind of could be like teaching him. Yeah, traumas can indeed make villains, but he doesn't blame the world. That's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of times villains end up blaming the world for everything that went wrong for them, and so they want to punish the world. But like, Chompers doesn't think everyone's bad. I have the goofiest laugh. He's trying to seem evil on purpose. Well, yeah, maybe. How educated is Chompers anyway? Like, not very much. Not, like, just practically zero. So, like, he would not be able to read. Chompers definitely can't read. Is Chompers a gamer? Out of all of the three of them, I feel like Chompers would be the least... He would be, like, the last person to be able to game. And he just wouldn't understand it. Yeah, I think if, like, Chompers ever actually succeeds in hurting Shiri, the only problem with, like, it's kind of like, I think it was, like, a quote from Joker to Batman, is, like, after you kill me, what then? Or something like that. It's like, Joker was talking about how, like, Batman needed him, and how empty Batman would feel if Joker wasn't there. Something like that. So it's like, what after? What if that's your only life purpose, is to, like, you know, kill Shiri? Then what happens if you do that? Then what? Where do you go from there? So, like, Chompers kinds of needs, like, Chompers kinds of needs Shiri to, like in a way guide them on the fact that there's, like, more things to do and more things to live for, despite the fact that Shiri only, like, is trying to find knowledge. So he's also in the boat where it's like there's really only one thing that he's, like, kind of focused on. But he has a lot of little side things. Yeah. He'd be lost. He'd lose the last part of his family. Not to mention the family that he, like, was trying to kill, like, completely adores him. And I feel like it'll take more than just one explanation from Shiri, but I feel like the explanation on top of, like, months and months of, like, living together and working together, that could definitely show Chompers that, like, Shiri's not just lying to you. Stuff like that. Like, I think it would take time of them, like, actually being together. Yeah. No matter what, it's gonna end in happiness. Out of the three, who requires more therapy? Chompers probably. Well, it would either be Shiri or Chompers, but Shiri is more of the therapist type, and they would be way too stubborn to go to therapy because it's like they're practically a therapist to other people. And even though therapists need therapists, like, Shiri wouldn't want therapy. Like, I know you can't, but what if Shiri could resurrect his parents? Chompers would forgive. I don't think Chompers would forgive if he resurrected his parents. And I feel like that would go against a lot of, like, you know, things. Especially, like, what if they look horrifying? Like, it's just, keep in mind, these bodies have been, you know, like, almost, like, because, you know, she can't really do magic, so it's like, he would have to put a potion into, like, the bodies, and the bodies are, like, 500, like, they died, like, 500 years ago, so their bodies would be, like, really, he'd have to, like, make potions slowly healing the bodies. So, like, it would be a very long process. The bodies would be decomposed and it would be traumatizing. Even, yeah, exactly. So it would need to be, like, he'd need to fix the bodies first, I guess. But I don't know, like, what if, I guess my worry for that is, like, what if they are, like, what if there's just so many, I mean, this would definitely interest you, but there are, like, so many things, like, what if it's really painful for them, and what if they don't want to, you know, like, what if they were chilling in the afterlife and it was, like, a good time? And they could come out looking like Frankenstein. What happens if it goes wrong? What happens if it's, like, a different soul, you know, gets put into the body? Because you would basically just have to find the soul and, like, plop it in the body. Somatics, it's fine. Yeah, there's so many, like, different things about that. Kidding on his dead test subjects. Most of his test subjects don't really die, though. They just wish they were. Like, that's something that I, like, say a lot, is, like, his test subjects often don't die. And, like, Shiri has a lot of ways to heal them. So it's like, they, even if, you know, like, they wouldn't really be able to. Want the puppy ear and tail potion? Bad. That one's being worked on. That one's gonna be the newest collab. It's lethal, though. I mean, there wouldn't be some that are, I don't think the puppy ear and tail potion are lethal. But who knows, maybe they are. He's cute though, so it's fine. Yeah, true. Don't die and wars collected. I mean, yeah, one of the original concepts is, like, almost an, like, never ending. very long. It is a very long hallway with cells, and you can fit more than one person in a cell. It's too long. Oh, okay, sorry. Chamber, like this one right here. Like, look at this. It's like, look how far back this goes. She just like, look all the way, like it goes, it looks like it goes like infinitely. No, will Chompers or Yuki ever discover the dungeons? Chompers already has, and Yuki definitely would have, if not already. Who is your favorite, and who did you make first? Shiri was first, Chompers was second, Yuki was third. That's at least 2 cells. Yes, there's a lot of cells. Hi, Val. Welcome. And my favorite is either Shiri or Chompers. Probably Shiri, because, you know, like, I like, identify as Shiri. Like, Shiri's me. Though I do really like Chompers. Like, I love everything about his design. I love the sharp teeth. I love his, like, arm sleeve thingy. I think he's adorable. I think he is, like, so cute. He's, like, his tail is so nice. It's, like, there's so many things I really like about Chompers. Yeah, it's easier point. Well, he's, like, he's me, you know? Like, he's like, me. Like, he's, like, he is who I, see myself as, if that makes sense. Like, it was to the point where, and I still might do this in the future, where I wanted to get a name change to Shiri, and I might. Like, it's for a lot of work to do a name change, and I don't want to, like, disrespect my parents who came up with my name, you know? Mama Bun was fine with it, but Papa Bun would have been sad if I changed my name. Yeah, Shiri's our boy. Yes. There we go, so fast to hide him every time the listener shows up. So Shiri is less like a persona and more like me. Isn't actually that hard, just pricey. I mean, I thought you had to get like a newspaper article in order to change your name. Like, it was weird when I was trying to look into it. But then you have to like change all your documents and stuff too. It sounds like a pain. Oh, my neck. You guys have any more questions? Anything? Someone asked the gender. Personally, I'd say male, femboyish, maybe non-binary as well. Was someone asking for... Where was the gender? Shiri gender? Oh, I don't think that was a question. No, Shiri, I am a guy. I am Shiri. All of my characters are male. And Shiri does not go by femboyish, mainly because Shiri is like very not sexual, and femboy is a now sexualized term, often enough. In total, name change is about 400. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Yum, 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 yum. The sexual? No, it's okay. I know. it's fine. Not everyone considers the term sexual, but often enough, if you start using the term, you'll attract a certain crowd. Prove you aren't doing it to evade the law. That's funny. Jumpers would be a sick baseball player. Yeah, he would, actually. he would be able to hit the ball very hard. Would never engage with tax evasion. No, but it would be very funny. How am I doing? It's been a while. I am doing well. Doing very good. Trying to get used to my new setup. It's a little bit different now. But overall it's been pretty good. It's been a little bit of a headache trying to figure out the other thing. What is my IRL age? It's actually on my Twitter. I am 22. How did you become the YouTuber you are today? I did ASMR, and now I'm here. I started this channel off not thinking I was going to be doing ASMR, because, you know, I didn't have an ASMR mic at the time. Yeah, I'm not 22, I'm 22. Sorry, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to bait you. Then a group of people, when I was down in Sag, gave me a 3DO mic, so I started off doing gaming content, plus, like, you know, Twitch highlights and stuff like that, because I was a Twitch streamer before I was, you know, like, on YouTube. And then I started doing ASMR. I made 2 ASMR videos a week and 1 gaming video a week. And then it became very obvious that ASMR videos were what were getting views and the gaming was not. So I decided to move my gaming stuff over to a separate channel, which is my second channel now. Yeah, because it's not good to, like, it can hurt the channel if you keep doing different content, because then YouTube just kind of assumes, oh, people aren't clicking on your content anymore, they must not want to watch you anymore. So you would get recommended to less people, which is why I stick to ASMR on this channel. Though I have been, when it comes to, like, if there's any kind of mangas or music videos or music, I also post them here, as you can tell by my last upload being the music video. I think it's quiet right now because I'm lazy. Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna start doing differing stuff on there. So I'm kind of planning on doing more kind of commentary style things. Like, for example, I plan on just making a video where I just talk about lore and stuff like that. But it used to be daily content. I'm going to still try to make it daily. It's not just gonna be clips and stuff anymore. But yeah, I will be. Yeah, I want more good videos and stuff like that, and that'll just be my kind of like hodgepodge. Whatever I want to put on that channel, I put on the channel. As long as it's daily content, it's good. Benoy. Yes. I saw your face, winking face. You're welcome. When is my birthday? My birthday is December 20. It's funny too because I was gonna do a Q&A, and I still am gonna be doing that Q&A. And I was gonna wait for the other channel, but I might as well just do it like later on. So there are gonna be two different Discord thingies that I'll open up within this next week or so. But you get hella gifts. No, because my birthday is so close to Christmas, people often just bundle it up together. But that didn't make me like it any less. I still loved that holiday, end of the day. Rather than share it, just don't be so old for it. But yeah, those are the out. There's only 2 days that I do subathons on. Which I will probably change that to a donathon. That's on my birthday, December 20, and on the anniversary of me being a VTuber, which is June 6th. And yes, as a reminder, I always do ear knobs every 100 likes. Though I haven't really been trying to shill for the likes, so we may not hit it today. Believe it or not, I am doing ASMR right now. I wanted to make today special, but then I got a new setup. So today was more of a doing stuff. Popping time. Sadly, today was not special. I'll try and make next Saturday special. Maybe we'll do puppy time, being time. 30 characters with stars. That sounds like fun. I still technically need one more character for like the flower shop to make it more synonymous. Can I DM you a question real quick? What makes it DM worthy rather than saying it in chat? Either way, yes, that is fine. No, I am curious. Well, I assume it's personal. I will still probably answer it via voice. What's secret grade? I need to make someone from like the modern world who's not just like a cat boy, you know, or not an animal boy. I need to. I don't have anyone that's like straight based from the modern continent. I have someone from the magical continent, 2 that are from, you know, one's from the forest, one's from, like, technically Shiri's from the modern continent, but, you know, I mean, like, just a straight normal human. Where are a female's character? I can't really voice a female character, which is why I don't have any. 3 recommendations for entry-level ASMR mic out of curiosity. Basically, it depends on what you're doing. I'm not a person who knows mic names. I would say if you want to do traditional ASMR, it would be probably the 3DO would be the most basic and the cheapest. If you want to do like roleplay type stuff for ASMR, it would be a a like not fancy ear mic. New Siri impersonating girl. I don't know how high pitched I can go. I don't think my high pitched would sound like a girl. Like if anything, I would sound like a child. Like you guys hear my hello when I do the hello. Hello, hello, hello. Like if anything, it would just sound like a child, you know? I don't think I sound like a girl here. I don't think so. Like maybe if I wasn't in the ASMR mic mode, because if I go too high pitched, it might sound like screaming. I don't know if I can like control my volume levels with like going higher. Like I would have to practice first. But like the highest pitch right now is like the hello. What's the one that has two diagonal headphones? They're a lot smaller. I think they're called the Tascom, and they're probably expensive. Just do that would okay. That's a less of a feminine voice, and that's more of a flamboyant one. Oh my god, it's AC. The other day I saw Jerry with Marissa. Like, oh my god, that's less girly. That's more flamboyant. Can you do a deep voice? I can do two kinds of deep voices. I can do like the
Welcome to the bluff. It's great to see you.
Like the that one's typically the Andre voice, and then if I just like actually go into deep, it would be
So basically, I can probably go maybe this deep with it out. At least this one doesn't sound too forced. But,
more feminine. You're well, really? You think so? Well, yeah, I think that like once again, I had to practice it.
Hi, I hope you're doing alright. So guys, we made it.
I hope you're doing okay. I don't know if this is high-pitched enough, but I don't know. I would have to play around with it. This game is decently affordable. I mean, its video is $300. I don't know how much a Tascom is. Tascom, they're the same price as a. It would be. Yeah, they're the same price as a 3DO. Unless you get some weird. Why is it going on Bing? Stop it. What was the second voice I was shook? The deep one or the not deep one? I don't know. Wait, which deep one? And then I can always go into like the basic white dude voice, like the.
Tiffany, I love the guacamole.
No, it wasn't the
guacamole. Tiffany, it is quite divine.
That's my favorite. I'm kind of sleepy right now, so it's not as optimal.
Tiffany, have you tried this guacamole?
The guacamole.
It's quite good. Right next to the jalapeno. It's very good. It's very good. Make sure to put the tax reports on my desk next Tuesday. Thank you. I beat it.
Remember reading all the things that we threw me out? You're crying. Your voice made me laugh. Oh, sorry. Makes me feel a little less painfully white. You're welcome. I'm glad. Pink ASMR. But yeah, it's easier for me to do deeper styled voices than higher pitched styled voices. Never to be streaming. Yes, I stream every Wednesday and Saturday on YouTube. Yes, I do have a dab emote. I wish I knew. Which one's Metro Man? Is that the guy from Megamind? Hi, Wolf. Welcome. If I do a soft voice and go a little higher pitched.
I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing alright.
I don't know how, like, how do I do a girl voice? Hello? No, that's just a child. Oh. Wow. That's my funny Italian voice. It's the Mario laugh. Wow. I like it. What's your favorite? I feel like I have to say No Game No Life, otherwise it would be dishonoring my roots. Wow. TJ Siri, I got you. Slightly scared. Yeah, that's what us girls sound like. Yeah, you sound like Waluigi. I don't know how to. I don't. I can't. I can't go that high pitched. Out there, I'm not scary. What if you feminize me? Oh God! Oh no! I'm going to become. Oh, you just want to see more girl Shiri art. You want to see more booba. First movie. I refuse to watch the movie because I read the book. Maybe if you were a bit more breathy.
Well, it's quite nice to see you. No, this is my little puppy. Feeling tired. Well, maybe.
I don't know. Is that feminine? I can't tell. Is that we could be a husky woman? Is that woman? Is that woman? You're the wall voice. You're the breath. Hello. I don't know how to make that breathy. Too breathy. Stop trying to wrist chat up. But I was told breathy. How do I do?
Why, hello there. Is this not breathy enough?
I don't know. Hello, Monica.
Hello, Monica. It's me, Rebecca.
Sparrow ears. I'm fine. I'll stop. It's me, Monica. That was an improvement. I could give actual advice, but I doubt you want it. I mean, anything that helps with, voice acting ain't bad, I would say. Though, I wouldn't exactly want to. Well, I mean, it's not that I wouldn't want to. It would just feel a little weird voicing, like, female characters. No. I don't want to take it away from, like, female presenting people. It is cool. And I know a lot of, like, boy anime characters are voiced by girls. Don't have the voice for it. No, don't say that. Everyone has a voice for voice acting. Cool party trick, maybe. Mississippi voices women. He's a cis man. Maybe then. Maybe. Nerd is the principal from Lab Rats. Yes, this is true. Yes, that is absolutely true. Yeah, I might have the mommy dummy voice. Yeah. Like
Yes, that's what I was talking about. How a lot of boys are voiced by women. When I say boys, I mean like children. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Ash, like Ash from Pokemon, is a girl. But that's just because, like, I mean, women voice men and men voice women. It's all about skill and talent. I respect people who put the effort in. This is truth. Ay caramba. It is much easier for girls to voice children, just because, like, their voice, they're not gonna go through puberty while, like, recording, you know? Like, if you actually get a kid to voice act, their voice is still changing. They're not gonna sound like that forever, whereas someone who's fully developed can just always do that voice. Yeah, puberty is pretty bad for voices. You can get used to your voice the entire time when you're younger, but the second you hit puberty, everything you know about your voice, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Women also get voice hacks. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying they have like their voice is no longer developing. Both, you know, everyone goes through puberty. That's when their voice changes. Their voices are no longer just like how, like, it's same thing for a guy. I'm not saying that they don't get voice cracks. My voice doesn't crack. It's an entire ravine. Try going deeper for like anime voice, but it's so bad. Who knows? Hey, maybe it'd be good. We have almost hit the 3-hour mark, by the way, which means the stream will be ending shortly. But you guys will have the thigh ASMR to look forward to tomorrow. Well, technically today, because we are now in the 2 a.m.s, but what time is it for you? It is 2 a.m. I will be having, like, dinner, and then I'll be recording. We normally have member-only streams. Yeah, there's a thigh ASMR. Hey, I mean, you were here for a good hour or two before. I mean, I only stream ASMR for about 3 hours. But today was more of a simple day. I wanted to do more today, but, that's okay. We can have slow days. 3 p.m. here. That makes me think you are in Japan. Or Australia. One of the two. Maybe New Zealand. Yeah, I did spoil you guys with plenty of lore. It's usually your munchie time. Well, yeah, but I'm not, like, I just woke up. I woke up around, like, 11 p.m.-ish? Around there. Like 10:30 would probably be the time that I woke up today. So, your present. So, think of it as I'm having breakfast, I guess. Your presence, you just woke up? Yes, I wake up. My sleep schedule is like this because streaming. Haha. I mean, my schedule's all over the place, sadly. I want it to be consistently like this. Like, I want to wake up at 11, because that gives me the most time for recording. But it's a little hard. There's an erase to have that. Yeah, there's an erase. Yeah, you shouldn't have that. Yeah, I was gonna ask you. This is my job. This is full-time. That's why I shell out my Patreon so much, because, you know, it's money. Money.
Yeah, Chewies are one and only in your heads. Leaves me time to work on content as much as I need. If I ever get a side job, it would probably be like writing scripts and stuff like that. I mean, my major source of income is Patreon, not YouTube. I think it's YouTube and then it's Twitch. It used to be Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, but Patreon has flipped since I've been working hard on it. Yeah. Supplies, yeah. So it flips. Do you guys have any other questions today or anything? I will gladly answer them. Since today was less ASMR, more like, I guess, talking and figuring things out when it comes to stream. Have you hydrated? I do have water. What am I gonna eat? Good question. I know there's Chinese in the fridge, so I might have some orange chicken. But I might also have a bagel instead. Corpse impression.
Let's see here. Oh, so if I go even deeper than that, this would probably be my more corpse impression, but it's much more obvious I'm straining my voice. I do have, I can at least get the raspy part of it, but it just sounds like I'm dying.
It doesn't sound good. Well, yeah. It does, a good corpse. Maybe if I was more awake. I'm still kind of eepy. If I wanted to know lore, where should I start? Good question. Great question. Good luck. It's all over the place. I would say the best place to start would be the lore playlist. There's a playlist. If you go to playlist on my channel, there's a playlist called Lore Heavy ASMRs. Some of them explain the place, some of them explain the yandere tendencies, some of them explain the chambers, some of them just talk about different potions. Like for example, I think there's like a vampire one that's in there, and that's just where is Lore Heavy ASMRs? I think there's a vampire one in there, or did that one out? That one might be out. That one's not there anymore. And so if we go through all of them, there's 13 in the Lore Heavy ASMRs. There's the sadistic one, which showcases the chambers. Relaxing in a flower meadow showcases the flower meadow. Little experiment showcases alchemy. Drinking contest kind of showcases the flower shop itself. The little bunny brat is the showing that the little potion exists where it can make people younger, which is also, it's how Shiri is permanently staying, around the age range of 18 to 21, despite being very, very old. They're staying like 22, 21, like around that age range. Comforting your scared bunny during a thunderstorm. It showcases the weakness of the Benoi. Teaching about alchemy, it shows a little bit about the childhood of the Benoi. Alchemy Bun is more alchemy ASMR. Yandere Bunny hunts you down, showcases the maze. Spending personal time with you goes over all the locations. First encounter shows off Chompers. Since that is from the point of view of Chompers, it also goes through some of his trauma and stuff. The ASMR/manga is showcasing the flower shop. It's forwarding the story a little bit. It showcases one of the characters, and it shows off the chambers and what happens when someone goes into the chambers. And then listening to your sadistic bunnies like audio tapes shows off some of my experiments, as well as just audio tapes in general. So I wonder if there's any more that are lore like
That's not lore. That's not lore. No lore. No lore. No lore. No lore. Yeah, so those would be, that's the lore heavies and why they're in there. And then there's also what else can you do for lore? I'll probably just make a video on the channel. There's also in the Discord server you can find some lore. You can find some lore about the Fluffle. Other than that, the lore is pretty scattered across the place. But if you go over to the Discord server, there is a spot in it where you can learn about the Fluffles. So there's a thing where there's like a Fluffle test you can take, and at the end of it you can click on learn more about the Fluffle. And there's a document written from the perspective of the sadistic Fluffle. And it kind of explains a lot about a bunch of different stuff. So here's the link for that. And then here's, if you guys want to take the quiz on what kind of Fluffle you are, there's the quiz for it. But yeah, there's lots of lore. A lot of the lore has been answered throughout a bunch of different live streams. There's also a lot of lore on the Patreon, for example. There's an entire lore Bible where it is like, we have a Discord, but it's 18+, so if you're a child, don't join. If we go into there, there's where is it? Small. So basically, there's a lore Bible where it goes over the thing, and there's also Yuki. So if there's a story about Yuki, and you get to hear Yuki's voice. And also there's the entire like world setting as well. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you if you have glue. It's okay, it'll be fun to rip off. Yeah, sadly there's not too much lore on Twitter, but if you want to see my manga, it's on YouTube and on Twitter. Twitter does not have like voices, but the YouTube does have voices, and it's animated, which is kind of cool. I animated it myself. But yeah, another good place to look at the lore would be going into the community tab. There's literally lore quizzes that I normally do every day, but I've been kind of doing slight breaks. But yeah, so there's the community tab on like this channel is another good place for lore, because I'll give little lore facts, and there's like lore quizzes that teach you about stuff. Yeah. It's so hard. After Effects is fun. Okay. So, Markiplier has a salty caramel voice. Sugar has a mint ice cream voice. Why, thank you. I think that's a compliment. Okay. So, if you want a little bit of serotonin up into your brain, all you gotta do is say goodnight. And I will give you a goodnight smooch. And then I will be heading off. So, make sure to check the community tab, because I'm going to be asking if anyone has any questions there soon. And if you haven't joined the Discord already, you can go into the description and find it. And if you made it this far into the video, once this turns into a video form instead of it being a stream, first of all, I'd like to apologize for your ears being busted from the static, and also for this being less ASMR and more talking. And I would like you to comment down below give me your favorite color down below. That'll be fun. No, give me your favorite ice cream. Give me ice cream. Favorite ice cream. Make sure to comment that down below once the VOD exists. Like once it's no longer a live stream. Good night, I'll sing. Good night, Allie.
Good night, Cuckoo. Good night, Bug. Bye-bye, Light. Sweet dreams, Mimi. Good night, Karina. Good night, Dark. And yes, cookies and cream is my favorite. I like cookies and cream. Good night, Colt. Good night, Ming. Good night, Wolfie. Everything. And that or cookie dough. I like cookies and cream and cookie dough. Those are my two favorite. Strawberry's also not bad. I like strawberry a lot too. Good night, fun boy. Good night, Guy. Good night, Aiden. Again, good night to everyone who fell asleep. Good night, Eli. And good night, lurkers. I think this was the first stream where we didn't make it to 100 likes. First stream where there's no ear noms. Unlucky. There will be another stream on Wednesday for ASMR. There's also going to be a stream tomorrow for ASMR, but it'll be over on Twitch, which, you know, some people don't really do cross-platform stuff. But it'll be fun. And yeah, there should be a video up today, later on at 6 p.m. EST, of thigh squishing ASMR, since that is one of the subathon goals that we hit. So we'll be doing that. Thank you guys all for coming so much. And I will make sure the next ASMR that we do over on Wednesday will be much more ASMR and less of experimentation. So bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Also on Wednesday there's gonna be an what's it called? What is that thing called again? The thing after members only stream. Yeah. It's a becoming member always blog. We normally have member only streams, but not this time. But bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.